The Prime Minister won't listen to Canadians, he won't listen to the opposition, he won't even listen to the doctors in his own caucus. It took American hockey player Ryan Whitney of Spit and Chicklets fame to light up Twitter to make the government react in classic Liberal big announcement, little action fashion. They listened to him once, so maybe they'll do it again. Will the Prime Minister listen to Whit and end the mandates?
Well, Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Health.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Our government's priority has and will always be the safety and protection of Canadian health. Our government announced that mandatory randomized testing will be temporarily suspended at all airports from June 11th to the 30th. Unvaccinated travelers will still be tested on site. Starting July 1st, all testing, including unvaccinated travelers, will be performed off-site. We'll continue to stand up for our constituents, their health and safety. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Well, member for Leeds, Grenville, Thousand Islands, and Rideau Lakes.
Well, the Liberals are in fine form. They made a big announcement on Friday. Did they end mandates allowing people to return to work? Nope. No. Did they end mandates allowing all Canadians to travel by rail and air? No. Their solution was to pause random COVID testing for a couple of weeks. It was a joke. So will the Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Health give us a date on when he'll end the mandates, or will he tell me to F off like he did to one of his constituents?
Responded in an unacceptable way to a message on social media, and for that, I deeply regret it. I want to apologize to the person that I offended and anybody else that I let down. I realize that the past 2 years have been really difficult for a lot of people, but my conduct was unacceptable. We have an obligation to disagree while being disagreeable, and in that regard, I failed. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Before going on to the next question, I'm not going to ask the honourable member to withdraw it, but I want to remind all members that you cannot do indirectly what you cannot do directly. And referring to something like what was said is not acceptable.